It's my favorite time of the year, spooky season, so are you ready to make a spooky Halloween dinner that looks Pinterest level but is actually super easy? Hey, it's Kaylee, your not-so-professional chef who loves Halloween. Today we're doing a Halloween spread: witch hair pasta, mummy meatballs, cheese eyeballs, pumpkin oranges, and apple teeth. It looks like a lot, I know, it feels fancy, but promise me this, don't defeat yourself before you try. Anybody can do this, and it can be gluten-free or not gluten-free. I'll tell you your options as we go. I believe in you. Let's do this. First up, witch hair pasta. I use my favorite gluten-free spaghetti. Bonza is my go-to, but use whatever you like. If you aren't gluten-free, use regular spaghetti noodles. Same energy. Bring salted water to a boil. Cook it like the package says. Don't overcook it. Witch hair does not want to be mushy unless you're doing witch soup, which we are not. Now, this is such a fun Halloween treat. We're going to make the pasta look like witch hair, so color. I use food dye. You can use natural options if you're fancy like that, but I'm not here to complicate your life. I'm just here to make it more fun. A little gel dye does the job fast. Drain the pasta, put it back in the pot or in a separate bowl, toss it with a little splash of the food dye, and mix it like you mean it. It'll look really purple and really witchy. That's the vibe we want. Super fun. If you'd like, you can also make this green or orange or another color instead of purple, but I love the purple witch hair pasta. Here's mine that I made, and here's my dad's from a few years ago. They both turned out great. Okay, now for our second part, cheesy eyeballs. So my dad made these with some cheese sticks a few years ago, and I tried to replicate it, but I did not have cheese sticks. So if you're in a pinch like me, I just used Baby Bell cheese. Use any type of white cheese that you have. I just used a bottle cap to cut it into small little circles, and then using a straw, put the straw in the middle of your cheese to kind of core out the center, and then use that same straw to cut a tiny round from a black olive. Stick the olive dot into the cheese hole, and boom, you got eyeballs. This is much easier using sliced up string cheese because it's already shaped into the eyeball shape, but if you're in a pinch like me, any sort of white cheese works. And boom, there you have it. Gluten-free, cheese has your back. Dairy-free, use vegan cheese if you'd like. It's Halloween. Be creative. Alright, now for my absolute favorite part, mummy meatballs. So, big cheat code, frozen meatballs. I will never apologize for convenience. Survival is a mood. Pop your frozen meat. You're going to want frozen meatballs, and then any type of puff pastry or croissant dough that you want cut into thin strips. If you're not gluten-free, just use Pillsbury croissant dough, but for me, I love the Sweet Loren's gluten-free puff pastry. I just let it soften a bit at room temperature and put it in the microwave a little so that it's a little more stringy, a little more malleable. Using your puff pastry that's been cut up into strips, you're going to take 2 frozen meatballs, wrap your puff pastry around the meatballs like you're swaddling a little baby mummy. Leave a little gap for the eyes, that's very important, we'll add them later. If you wrap it too tight, you'll have an angry mummy, and we only allow cute mummies in this house. But guys, trust, it doesn't have to be perfect because mummies aren't perfect, they're dead, right? So just don't stress too much about it. Literally anyone can do it. If it feels hard, that's okay. Don't get in your head. I believe in you. Bake it at 425 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 to 20 minutes. And you're looking for golden, puffy little mummies like so. Once they're done in the oven, take them out and let them cool a little bit so that the cheese doesn't melt. Press the cheese eyeballs gently into the open gap on your mummies. If an eye falls off, that's okay. It just gives it some character. If both fall off, that's okay. It gives it some character. They're staring back at you. They're like, eat me, eat me. But this is such a fun dinner, and it is pretty darn easy. I love the fact that it can be gluten-free or not gluten-free depending on your dietary needs. I love doing the croissant dough. It works with the gluten-free puff pastry. And obviously, it looks amazing and it's super fun. Here's a picture of my dad's from a few years ago. You can see the cheese eyeballs were a bit better on his, but that's okay. Alright, now for a little healthy addition to our Halloween dinner. We're going to start with apple teeth. I just came up with this one a little bit on the fly. I had seen a picture of it on the internet and I wanted to try to recreate it, but I didn't know what I was doing. So I just sliced some apples, spread some peanut butter on one slice, or you could do sunflower butter or Nutella or granola butter, cookie butter even, whatever you like. Add some mini marshmallows so they stick up like teeth, and then sandwich another apple slice on top. You get a cute little apple mouth teeth fangs. They look wild, they taste delicious, crunchy, sweet, and sticky. It's the perfect snack. And it adds a nice little healthy treat to your Halloween dinner. This is great for just a family Halloween dinner. This is great for a kid's party. This is great for a Halloween party. It adds fun, and why not have fun, especially at this time of year. Now, in addition to the apples, we're going to make pumpkin oranges. These are the cutest, easiest thing ever. Peel a cutie or a mandarin orange or a tangerine, whatever you like. And then for the stem, you can take a pretzel, but I took a green veggie straw because I am gluten-free and stuck it into the middle. I just kind of broke the veggie straw in half, stuck it into the middle on the top. Instant mini pumpkin. It's delicious. It's super cute. If you want to get extra, draw a face with food markers. Very fun. So there you go, a whole spooky dinner setup that looks extra but is actually amazingly simple. You can make everything gluten-free with the swaps I gave or not, same results, different flour. If you try this, I hope you enjoy it. I love this Halloween dinners. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so I can continue to give you guys fun recipes and share my funsies. Make it, eat it, be proud of it. Have some fun, and happy Halloween. As always, stay tuned for more of my recipes coming soon. And yeah, enjoy.